From WEEK, your home team. This is 25 News at 10.
And good late Thursday evening, everyone. I'm Tyler Lopez.
I'm Caitlin Canute. Thanks for sticking around after football. Caterpillar tonight is lowering expectations for next year by $1 billion.
Worse yet, that outlook could lead to more layoffs in 2017. Cat's future is tonight's top story. Breaking down the numbers now, analysts are predicting that Cat's sales and revenues to be about $38 billion next year. But that is down from the projection we got in October, around $39 billion. Experts cite a variety of issues keeping them from being optimistic about next year, including the low price of oil and slow growth in global markets. Wall
Street put all trading of Cat stock on hold today in light of this news. But as far as layoffs, a spokesperson says if the company doesn't see the market improving and better sales, more layoffs might be possible. As of right now, however, the company is not speculating about any potential announcement. Where there's now a Motel 6 in Normal, there will soon be the long-awaited Portillo's.
And the lines will follow. Yeah, we now know where the Chicago hot dog chain will build its first downstate restaurant.
It's been decades overdue. Normal City.
Thanks, Trish. Lawmakers can pass complicated new regulations after all. The proof is Senate Bill 2814, which cleared the State House 63-38, and then the Senate today by a vote of 32-18, thus saving 2 nuclear power plants. We have statements tonight from Governor Bruce Rauner, the Illinois Clean Jobs Coalition, Democrat, and State Senator Dave Kaler, plus Ameren, all supporting this bill. It offers $235 million per year for 13 years to Exelon in order to keep thousands of jobs at its Cordova and Clinton nuclear facilities in the northwest part of the state. Supporters say it raises power bills less than $0.25 per month, but increases energy efficiency. Opponents, though, call it a bailout. East Peoria State Rep and Republican Mike Eunice calls the emphasis on this bill instead of a state budget unacceptable and immoral. Staying on the topic of saved jobs, both the president and vice president-elect paid a visit to the Carrier plant in Indianapolis today, which will stay open thanks to a deal between the company and the administration. Facility, which is now pledging to keep 1,000 of its employees there. The company had made plans to move to Mexico and still plans to cut 400 jobs. It appears financial incentives, reportedly as much as $7 million, played a factor in that decision to stay put.
The president-elect's next stop was in Ohio, where he thanked voters in a state that was key to his victory last month.
The rally took on the tone of his campaign rallies, with grand promises to both end illegal immigration altogether and keep all American companies from exporting jobs. Brian Moore has the latest now from Washington.
In his first official trip since the election.
Back here at home, deconstruction is underway on one of Peoria State Hospital's last standing buildings. Crews plan to have the roof off the Bowen building in Bartonville within 2 weeks. Then they can salvage the limestone and sell that to repay the village $750,000 that was loaned to the current owner.
I just feel better knowing that it's being reused. I just hate to see it all go to a landfill. I hate to see it tore down to begin with, but it just has to happen.
Crews now hope to complete the deconstruction by spring, weather pending. A local investor has already found a buyer for the limestone as well. Today marked the first day of construction on a new home for a local veteran. Habitat for Humanity partnered with Team Rubicon and Home Depot to do a 4-day blitz build on that home in East Peoria. Team Rubicon is made up of veterans who use their time to give back to those in need, specifically making it a point to help fellow vets.
This is awesome. I'm still in the military, but I run a construction company on the side with my oldest brother. So I love construction. I'm happy with a hammer in my hand. If we can do that and help the veteran, man, that's a win-win.
Team Rubicon hopes to have the walls and roofing up by tomorrow. This weekend is when the main portion of the building will take place, with veterans from all over lending a hand, as well as an appearance by Congressman Darren LaHood. The U.S. Cellular Coliseum in Bloomington has another new boss. That's the third this year. Lynn Cannon has been named executive director by management company VenueWorks. Cannon's been in the arena business since the 1980s. She was part of the management team that opened Chicago's United Center in '94, then moved over to the Arlington Park Racecourse. Most recently, she was the director of the Navy Pier IMAX Theater. She'll be starting in Bloomington on Monday.
Passengers of Bloomington Normal's Connect Transit bus service will get to ride a little longer. The bus company just took in a $1.8 million payment from the state towards first quarter expenses, meaning the buses will continue to run. There was concern that protracted Illinois budget battles would cause those bus routes to shut down this winter.
It's obviously wonderful that we're able to keep all of our employees here working. We employ 150 people, so there's a lot of people that are relying on their paychecks, especially this time of year.
Connect Transit gets 65% of its funding from the state. State police very thankful for a Thanksgiving holiday with a 5-year low in traffic deaths. 3 people were killed across Illinois in crashes during that 5-day travel period around the holiday. That's a sharp drop from last year, 17 dead in 15 crashes, and also down quite a bit from 2014, when 15 people died in 13 crashes. Maybe they were just lucky, though. State police did make 120 DUI arrests and wrote more than 3,700 speeding tickets.
It's been 2 weeks now since a mother says she last saw her 13-year-old boy in Pekin. Robert B. Jr. was last seen on Thursday, the 17th. Pekin police today sent out a new statement regarding the search for this young man. They've been asking everyone searching for Robert to stop looking in the woods. They say those people could not only destroy possible evidence, but also put themselves in danger of being accidentally shot by hunters since it is deer hunting season. Now, that doesn't mean they want you to give up on the search. They say if you have any information about Robert's whereabouts, you can always call Pekin Police at 346-3132 or call Crime Stoppers anonymously at 673-9000. With the state's stopgap budget scheduled to run out by the end of the year, many social service agencies are wondering if they're going to have enough cash to keep their programs running. Peoria's Neighborhood House, for example, says the state still owes them $135,000. The agency's 3 main programs are child care, Meals on Wheels for seniors, and student meals handed out throughout the year. The Neighborhood House president says that they are trying to diversify their fundraising so they can then become less dependent on state funding, hopefully in the future. A deadly 1-2 punch from violent storms and massive wildfires in the southeast. Dozens of tornadoes carved a trail of destruction through 7 states.
It's tough to watch. The death toll from the fires has now climbed to 10, with anguished loved ones desperately waiting for real answers. NBC's Carrie Sanders picks up our report tonight.
The firestorm this week. Tonight, after 3 days of Mother Nature's fury, the forecast is finally for calm.
It's so bad.
Those poor people out there. What about around here, though? We're looking at colder temperatures for sure.
Yeah, we're complaining about that, but boy, I tell you, the folks in the southeast really having a difficult time of it. There is more rain on the way, which is any good news for those folks. A couple of batches of rain. For us, well, steady temperatures all day long today.
I think so.
There's more from Bloomington and your hometown.
A popular holiday tradition has special meaning at the firehouse, but we will tell you why red is better from now on, and we'll tell you where you can get a delicious slice of pizza.
You're watching 25 News at 10 with Tyler Lopez, Caitlin Canute, Chief Meteorologist Chuck Collins, and Jim Matson, Sports. 25 News is your home team.